It's about that time, once again. Yes. Now, usually, I wouldn't do a game like this unless if it was Kamekame. But, since it is my birthday, a little history must be told about this game. Or about the series. Now, of course, everybody knows about Kido Senshi Gundam, or Mobile Suit Gundam, or Gundam 0079. But, the date that came out was the same, was practically this, it came out the same year that I was actually born. So, to celebrate 35 years, Gundam came out in April 7th, 1979. I was born 4 days after the show had debuted. So therefore, that only means one thing. I'm just as old as Gundam. It is 35 years. I'm 35. And therefore, well, how fitting that I kick things off by doing a game based off the series that is now 35 years old, just like the very person who was actually playing this, who is 35 years old. So with that, I give you this arcade classic from Banpresto of 1993, I believe. And I give you the classic that, for some apparent reason, after Amore, Charizable, Sell the Beef, everything went downhill after that, and side stories were made, and alternate centuries were born, and this came out. Now, mind you, there are typos, so you have been warned. Half a century had passed since overpopulation forced human beings to leave the Earth for new homes in space. Hundreds of huge space colonies floated around the Earth, and artificial worlds have been built within their walls. In these second homes, people lived out their lives from birth to death. It's year 0079, space colonies further from the Earth. Side 3 declared its independence as the Kingdom of Zeon and proclaimed a war against the Earth. Federation government. I couldn't read all that fast, though. Over a month of fighting, half the population, both Zeon and the Federation, had died. People were terrified. This is not Macross! Get that shit straight. So, yeah. The only game in which you can actually play as a Gu or a Zaku. I had thought about doing a live play of this, but a live play of Dynasty Warriors Gundam, but this is Kido Senshi Gundam. I got it, boy, I got it, boy, I got it, Gundam. So I can actually play as all these characters, from Amore, Rambaral, to Gaia, Jean, even Charizable, and Silamass. So I'm going to play as Amore. I think that's Crown. This is how it's supposed to be, yo. Just 2 buttons. Two buttons. Punched in the face. For the Federation! And I believe this is... Yeah, this is during the 1-year war. They're still having Axis over there. Thank God this is not like Char's counterattack. 'Cause, man, New Gundam would fuck some shit up. You know I gotta pull out the Buster Rifle. Really? Oh, get your ass back. There's also another game. That kind of follows this game, but it's a rail shooter called Final Shooting. I just have to do. Even with the Goku, it isn't enough to beat him. Ah! Look at that face. Yeah, I know I can beat him. You know, I completely forgot who's who up in this bitch. I know somebody was in a Zaku, somebody was in a Goku, somebody was a Goof, somebody was also in a Gundam. Somebody, I know Sailor Mass was in a Gundam. And for those who don't know, Sailor just happened to be, if you never followed the series, Sailor was, Char's sister. However, the novel had her as, Amuro's girlfriend. Because it proved that they were sleeping together, like, wow, okay. A lot of things about Gundam I've had to read up on. Namely thanks to Wikipedia and the anime encyclopedia I actually own in my library. But yeah, being 35. Haven't felt the change. Haven't seen the change yet. I figure since Ryu is doing Gundam Seed Destiny, I'm doing the classic. The one that started it all. I'm purposely doing that myself as I'm winning. Like, yeah, you're done. Because normally, if I was playing as is, wouldn't have to do. I really wouldn't be succeeding that far. Beat without honor. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Zugak. Hey, I know where you live, Amuro. Well, actually, I kind of like how Koei does it, because it's not really spelled Zugak, it's spelled Z-Gaku. So, yeah, Romanized, Romanized. Because in the dub, they always pronounce it as Zugak. In Japanese, it's Zigak. Looks like part of Combattler V was being made here. Or Mazinger Z. Because it looked more like... Well, I'll say this. It looked more like Mazinger Z than Combattler V. And to think, Kill 'em off Tomino. And to think, Kill 'em off Tomino. Yes, Yoshiyuki Tomino is the guy who made this series. The entire series. I believe the last one made is Unicorn, I believe. I might be wrong. But we're talking about the one guy that basically wanted to kill off everybody. That basically has a penchant for killing off characters. Just killing off characters without discretion. I mean, it's like Gundam. Gundam is like high-low. Because depending on which Gundam series it is, some people might live, some people might die. And that's something I just remember. Some people might live to be defeated like this. I can't make me! Hello, Sila. Because I believe Gundam has played a pivotal part in so many anime. And of course, we know Gundam better in the Super Robot Tyson universe as being part of the Holy Trinity. And the Holy Trinity is Gundam, Getter-Robo, and Mazinger Z. Thus, it is considered the Holy Trinity of the series, because they were the first in the series that basically introduced other characters like Mazin Kaiser, God Gundam, and like even ones from other Sunrise anime. They showed up in Super Robot Tyson. If you hadn't figured that out. and other anime like Tekken Man Blade, Gold Lion, Godnar, even Orgus, even Macross. Now that's saying something right there. But to think that Yoshiyuki Tomino wanted to do so many things to this series. And mind you, this is the same guy who did Wolf's Rain. And I believe he also did Baldios, I think. Oh, but everybody remembers Ideon. That was the most depressing anime ever known. Because I swear, it's like, you watch Ideon, your life, that's the anime that is prior to Attack on Titan. Because you think Attack on Titan was bad, you have to watch Ideon first. Now I'm saying this because it's not done by Tomino. Attack on Titan is not done by Tomino. But I can tell you, flat out, that if you play something other than, if you watch something really, really depressing, that is like one of the most depressing anime ever known. I can't operate a mobile suit! Oh my god, my brain is flashing before my eyes! Dumb. Oh, is that Ortega? Ortega looks drunk. It's either Mash or Ortega. Because both of them look stupid. And I still got memories of playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. Ortega! Mash! Launch a jet stream attack on that mobile suit! Ortega! Why do we have such sucky voice actors? Why do we sound so southern? So badly southern? The Black TriStar's defeated by a single Gundam is by a boy. It's being operated by a boy. The entirety of this battle. Yes, a boy who actually did one thing that no other mobile suit pilot has ever done, and that is took out the instruction manual, read up on it while he was in battle. It's like, oh, okay, this is how I do this. This is how I do this. This is how I do this. Oh, well, let's not forget, he also knew how to get himself out of jam by reading the instruction manual. So, here's the heat coolant. This is what I need to do. I need to read the heat coolant. Oh, look at that. I have words for that. Genius. I don't think any other mobile suit pilot past 0079 has ever done that. No, because you know why? Inedibility. It's like Seabook Arno, Uso Edwin, Domon Kashu, Hiro Yui, Kamiyu Bidan, Judo Ashita, they all just had that inability to operate it. Just to operate a Gundam, just like that, like, oh, I know how to do this, oh. And thus, that's why I have Domon Kashu in my game as a new type. I turned him from normal to cyber. Mash Ortega! Sorry, I couldn't revenge! Oh. So it wasn't Mash or Ortega. Rambo Raw. In the end, Rambo Raw forgot how to fight. And you're writing a goof. Yeah, I know. It was one of them motherfuckers. I know it was Gaia Ortega. So that was Gaia. So you're talking about Mash and Ortega? That must have been Gaia. I remember the days when I used to watch Mobile Suit Gundam on Cartoon Network when it actually came out. I remember too. It actually came out a little after Gundam Wing had finished airing, and they were showing Mobile Suit Gundam. Now you would think after all that he would have just slashed that piece of armor clean off. But sadly, didn't. Or at least slash an arm off, you know. I hope you're ready for the consequences. But that's one thing I actually noticed about every time Gundam showed up. The theme song never showed up. Whenever it was in combat, I mean classic R879. Not new Gundam. The classic Gundam. The White Devil, yes, him. You never heard the theme song. It's like, only time you actually heard the theme song was in Super Robot Tyson. And even that was rare because, you know, I even know the theme song. You heard me sing part of it as it was going really fast. Moyagare, you know that song. Do what, Amuro? Rumble roll. See what has happened to a soldier who lost his fighting spirit in a battle. My brain has just went derp. Really, so soon? I'm taking on Charizard, the Red Khan himself. Actually, I wish he was the last one instead of me dealing with him. Charizard, ladies and gentlemen. And Charizard says, let the purge begin. Well, at least you're not like The Rock, dude. At least you're not like The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Shut up, Rock. Nobody cares. See, it all counts on what Charizard says. He has a higher rank than you. What does Charizard says? Charizard says, get the hell out of the way or get smashed. Funny thing is, these two have been rivals ever since. They have a deep understanding about who they are and why they do what they do. And oh, the women they lost over the years. For sure, it's been, God damn, what's her name? Lala Soon. For Amuro, it's been Lala Soon. Possibly Sailor Mass. I'm not going to even say Frabo. Because in the end, Frabo ended up with Kai. Either Kai or Hayato. I forgot who. I think it might have been Kai, though. But I remember watching Char's counterattack, and all I can say is, Halfway, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I mean, I can say this. It was just a clusterfuck of what the hell. Because you had Quest that showed up for no apparent reason just because she wanted to be with Char. What power? Is it coming from the mobile suit? I bet that... Oh, hi, Char. How's it going? You got your Zaku back. Good. I would think, okay, after all that, Char would be showing up first. And then he will show up with his Zaku, which made sense. It's his theme song. Shot. Bimu kayaku flashback ni Yasuka gage. Shot, shot, shot. Shot, shot, shot. Shot, shot. Shot, shot. Yes, I know that piece too. I have it on my MP3 player. I'd say his theme song just oozes badass. I'm not kidding. His theme song is pretty good. Even though I can't understand words from the first parts of it. Yeah, a lot of these battles are just stalemate. If you hadn't noticed. I'm not getting a show. Somebody got blown the fuck up. I mean, a lot of the series that I've actually ever watched was Gundam, Zeta Gundam. Zeta Gundam ain't no goddamn sense. Double Zeta. War in a Pocket. Stardust Memories was alright. Stardust Memory was okay. Oh wait, MS Team was pretty good. I tried watching the newer ones like Double O, and I don't think I ever watched Unicorn either. Of course, this is the final conflict. Everybody remembers that. Of course, I've seen a lot of series. I've seen a lot of the Gundam series. Of course, my personal favorite, of course, is Kido Butoden G Gundam. Or Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Everybody knows that. Oh, there we go. Got the finger! You know, that sort of thing. Only because I can spout that line. Which is not, my hands glow and roar for me to defeat you! No, it's not that. Not even close. It's more like, this hand of mine is burning red! Its loud roar tells me to defeat you! Here I go! God the finger! Bakutsu! Or the end! In some cases it was in the higher mode it would have been Bakuhatsu! God the finger! You know, that sort of thing. As you can tell, mecha is basically part of my growing up. Because I had a lot of Star Wars stuff. Star Wars, Transformers, that sort of thing. Never had a Gundam though. Or Robotech, aka Macross. Go figure. And you're gonna say the same thing, aren't you, sure? Yes, you are. I don't see myself fighting the Big Zam. Yeah, I am not fighting the Big Zam. I'm actually fighting the Zong, which was the actual final conflict. Final conflict around the Axis. And all I found was the series had just gone into the same thing, you know. Like I said before, you know, I grew up around mecha. I actually owned a Voltron, you know. When I was a kid, I used to have, you know, I actually used to have, you know, Voltron. Too bad I didn't keep it around, but if I found Voltron today, probably at the next expo, and it's at a good price, I'm definitely going to pick that up. As a collector, I am not supposed to be without Voltron. You know, that's just plain as day. I mean, I got anything from the Thundercats. Well, Lion-O from the Thundercats, which is the only part of 80s memorabilia I actually have. I don't have anything from Gundam, nor Macross, but I do have Mazinger Z, Combattler V, but no Voltes 5. I don't even have Gaiking. And that's saying something. All I'd say is, you know, don't hate for, as I'm finishing off this game, don't hate me for actually, you know, doing what I'm doing, which is having fun. You know, don't hate me for actually having fun. Not that many people actually do that, you know. I'm playing games for fun. I'm not doing it for, you know, for money. If I was doing it for money, You see a whole different side of me that, you know, you never thought existed and you wouldn't like it. Yeah, I'll take that. That's all I have to say, you know. Because I know many people just don't like me because, oh, I do this just because I'm not like them. I don't have their taste. But you know what? That's okay. I don't give a fuck. Well, that's about right. Yeah, it's kind of like that, really. And everybody remembers the ending to the series. But, you know, just appreciate, you know. Because there's stuff I do, you know, I'm doing during the morning. So, you know. I got a free morning to do all the videos I want to do. And as long as I don't get, you know, disturbed, I'm okay with it, you know. So this has been, the year is 0, god damn. We all know about the end, and the far preparation. The far preparation, But you know how it ended. The war, the 1 year war is over and done, and well, that's pretty much it. But yeah, this has been the game that was inspired by the show, done by the most craziest man ever known, Yoshiyuki Kill 'em All Tomino. And like I said, me and the series are born 4 days apart. So, there you have it. The greatest series ever known. The greatest space war series ever known. Second to Super Dimension Fortress Macross. Kido Senshi Gundam. So, I will see you next time for more videos. Until then, I have been the Tenkaichi of gaming and otaku, Pookie Izzy 7, and thanks for watching.